People. Que pasa, suck, passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. This is not your average typical mama and papa missionary blogging. No, this is blogging that takes you on top of the roof or under the cellar with mother hen and our little chickadees. The plot thickens as it pertains to your politician Philip Paulwell and his baby mother drama number 2. Meaning baby mother drama including baby mother from Florida with that 8-year-old. Baby mother number 1 that is. And baby mother number 2 as it pertains to that 27-year-old and their 10-month-old child. Now people, this is like some sorts of Lifetime Network, Netflix, Coney Island roller coaster because of all the twists and turns that are involved. Now, like I said, the plot thickens. Yesterday I told you that there was some sorts of hitman that was involved. Well people, just like how you have baby mother number 1, baby mother number 2, and then there are more, you also have hitman number 1 and hitman number 2. Based on the information that is out there, baby mother number 1 that is from Florida that has the 8-year-old child hired a hitman to go and take away baby mother number 2 and that 10-month-old child. It is said that Mr. Paulwell was out jogging allegedly. She gave Paulwell's vehicle, that gold vehicle in question, Pajero or Prado, gold color, and the man used the vehicle. He picked up baby mother number 2 and that child. He took them out and then he left. I guess he had his part of the deal done. Based on the information that is out there now, based on this voice note that I am going to let you hear, she then hired a hitman number 2 to take away hitman number 1. It is said that hitman number 2 tried to pull off some sorts of hit on hitman number 1, however he missed. It is said that it was when hitman number 1 got paranoid and ran to the PAU station and told the PAU everything, gave them all the information in intricate detail where the body of the baby mother number 2 and that 10-month-old child was. That was how the PAU got the information. People, I am going to let you take a look to this voice note of somebody giving some sorts of details. I don't know, cannot validate or verify what this person is saying. However, based on the information that I have in videos that I've done before and information that I've got before, it is kind of consistent. So people, take a look to the voice note and then I'll give my piece.
Oh my God, Pat, I just got the lowdown. So after you read those articles up there, Leota, who is one baby mother, although I just told a friend Philip need to do DNA to make sure the child is hers. Leota, on the day of, hired a man to kill the child and the second baby mama. That morning, Philip went jogging. She gave the man the car and the man drove the car to the baby mama's house. That's why she went in the car, because it was Philip's car. So she was right to say Philip sent for her. But Philip didn't know this, so she goes and the man kills them. So Leota paid the man. But Leota now wants the man dead. So she hires another man to go and kill the first man. Oh my God, Pat, I'm in shock. So I said, this is a Dateline series. Well, the second man shoots and misses the first man. So the first man realizes that Leota setting up to kill him, so she has no witnesses. And he went to the police and said to the police, here's where the body is. I am confessing to everything. Here is all the details. So that's how they found the body, and that's how they have the evidence. And so I don't know who the third man is, but Leota is a female. The first man who did the killing, the second man who went to shoot the first man. And No, she dangerous, Pat. Holy Mother of God. And as I told you, she was in the house that the day they were abducted. So she knew everything that the police was doing. So she was always one step ahead of the police because she was listening to everything in Philip's house. Anyway, Philip, God bless him. My friend said he spoke to him yesterday and just said, look here, you need to heal for you. But he was trying to find a counselor for the daughter for him and Leoda. And even though that child is Philip's image, I just said to the friend, Philip need to do DNA before he take on any more children. So he's looking after the daughter. Can you believe it, Pat? Can you believe it?
Now, people, remember I told you guys that when the Paw picked up the people, it was at least 3 or 4 persons, including Leoda Bradshaw, one of her cousins, and maybe a next person, or at least 2 other persons. So at least 3 or 4 persons, I think 4, can confirm, are now in custody. This lady, Leoda Bradshaw, she is from the era of Warwicker Hill, Rockfort era. She used to go to Excelsior High School, I think, so that is in the same vicinity. Her cousins, family members, are bad people from that Rockfort era, Warwicker Hill era. And remember, I told you that, listen, you can't go a certain place in a Jamaica. People are take notice. People are on high alert, looking out for the enemy. So therefore, anything goes on, people are going to spot it. So therefore, when this person or this baby mother and the little picnic was taken to Warwicker Hill or in that vicinity at the foot and placed in some sorts of shallow grave, allegedly, that is the information that is out there. I told you that the relevant authority was at that place. However, them block it off from the media. They then took those body parts and they took them to the lab and they're doing DNA to have an identification through that process. Now, people, do you realize how conveniently everything you hear is trying to separate Mr. Philip Paulwell from everything? You hear this lady saying now that he went jogging conveniently. He was not there. However, the lady had his vehicle, got his keys, and if somebody is staying at the house, like I told you, she was, like you hear this voice note saying, she was listening everything. So it is strange to me that she's at the house, the Paw come and a question Mr. Paulwell, but Paulwell did not divulge that that lady was there. So therefore, he was pretty much being not so sincere to the Paw because they would want to know if they came and they were interviewing him or questioning him, they would want to know, or they should have known, he should have divulged that that lady was there. However, she was listening everything. So therefore, if she had the opportunity to run, or if she did not think that she was going to get caught, probably right now she done run away or even take away herself or take away a couple other people before the Paw actually came for her. Now, people, when we listen to stories like this, it is obvious that Jamaica have some very serious, psycho, demented women. Some women that take their men serious. They are even more obsessive than the men. Maybe a lot of times they do stuff, but we don't hear about it because the men, they are not going to report it to the Paw. However, in a case like this lady is as bad as it gets in any sorts of Lifetime, any sorts of Netflix, evilous drama that we've heard. And the sad thing is that this is not an isolated incident. This is not a one-off thing. A lot of persons in a Jamaica, women in a Jamaica, would probably do the same thing, even without thinking about it. Them not really care. It is all about them man. Them are FIGHT over COCKY, because them ear say, how many incidents, how many cases have I spoken about in which people, even a place called Port in a Portland, where we saw that this man breed her next lady, and then the lady was about to have baby, and the baby mother number one went and took away baby mother number two while she was in an advanced stage of pregnancy. Pretty much KILL the mother and an innocent youth and the unborn child. So people, me just say, this is not an isolated incident. What it speaks about the mindset, it speaks about the mind frame of a lot of these women, and that is why we see so much conflict in the dancehall space, in the garrison, where people are losing their life over man or over woman. People, this is a very disturbing trend that we see on social media, in the dancehall space, in a real life, where persons are actually getting BEAT down, people are get pie up, people are get STAB up, people are lose them life. And like I said, it is not an isolated incident. And in my opinion, I think that if you do some sorts of survey, scientific survey, you would probably find that in excess of 25%, maybe 40% of the women in Jamaica are just like that. Especially or specifically those with that garrison, GHETTO mentality. People, it is disturbing, but this lady takes it to a different degree. This lady takes it to the furthest extent, to the point in which she hired the hitman number one because she did not want any sort of witness. She hired hitman number two to take out hitman number one. Hitman number one got so paranoid, him get so afraid, and remember, he is a hitman. However, he felt as if his life was in danger, so therefore he ran to the popo. Possibly he is going to be a key witness in this case. Possibly he is going to be testifying. Possibly, had it not been for him being scared because she tried to hire him for KILL baby mother number two, and then she tried to hire somebody to take him away, so therefore she would not have any sorts of witnesses. Mr. Paulwell, if he is not involved, should thank his lucky star, because trust me, if this lady thought that she would not get him, or if she knew that he was not going to come around sooner or later, she would have definitely take off him little teely or take off him neck. People, you cannot put anything past this lady because she is the worstest of the worstest. And the next thing that I find very disturbing is that this lady, Miss Leoda Bradshaw, she hired or retained the services of a lawyer. I think that lawyer's name is Miss Martin. And Miss Martin is putting out all sorts of THREATS out there to people on social media and saying that they are defaming this lady character, meaning baby mother number one, Mrs. Bradshaw. However, like I said in a previous video that I did, she has zero credibility. She is not even decent to be called any sorts of woman. She is an absolute monster. However, people, as it pertains to these defense lawyers, once they get that money, once they get that retainer, they will paint a picture of the devil as if it is Picasso and put out a polar different image as if he is Jesus himself. So therefore, we should not be surprised. So this lawyer, Miss Martin, is claiming that her client, Miss Bradshaw, is maintaining her innocence. She has not done anything wrong, but people, based on the information that I got, based on the amount of evidence, based on the witness, based on people fearing for their life and running to the popo, this is supposed to be a slam dunk case. Who all are involved? Is Mr. Paulwell also involved? I think so. In my opinion, best case is that he is an accessory after the fact. He is probably perverting the course of justice. He has some sorts of knowledge. He is not innocent. He is not oblivious. He is not dumb to everything that is going on. Nobody could be that naive. Nobody could be that gullible. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.